Rockets trail by 20. Harden outside. Olajuwon with a screen on Nash. Harden kicks to Olajuwon. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Another miss by Houston. Suns leading by 20. And Shawn Marion with the slam.
And all of a sudden you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
In the corner, Harden. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Francis' shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Harden with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And here's Harden. He's got 12. Shoots from the baseline. Phoenix grabs the miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact.
Pass to McRae. Another miss by Houston. Phoenix leading by 22.
And Harden able to get wherever he wants on the court. I mean, he can muscle you, but he's also got that Euro step and all those moves that just leave you in a dizzy.
There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Looking to end the drought.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Rockets. Phoenix also making some changes. Hawkins checked in for Marion. Hornacek comes in for Steve Nash. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Johnson. Johnson, the pass to Barton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
You know, and Harden, you think about how elusive he is, but at the same time, he's a guy that seeks contact. I mean, he'll entice a defender to try and reach in, and a master salesman when it comes to getting those refs to blow the whistle.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Dishes to Olajuwon. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for him.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Phoenix leading by 20. Now here's Johnson. The dish now to Barkley. It's hauled in by McGrady. McGrady's got his third rebound on the night. Harden outside. Passes it to Olajuwon. Phoenix grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. McRae's checked in. And the Suns making a change here as well. Kidd's checked in. And it's Johnson penetrating. Olajuwon with the block. Harden outside. It's deflected. He kicks to Malone. To the wing on the left. Here's McRae. And the three off target. Hornacek from long range. He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater!
He hit that shot like it was...
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show.
A few minutes passed by, I hear a buzzing noise. But that chick was some of Ignorance's boys. She said, "Prophet, we got you beat. By the way, I'm Mr. Ignorance's wife to see."
Phoenix leading by 23. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. We've got Nash. Marion is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Barkley. And it's Kidd in at the 1. Now Nash. Pass to Hawkins. And he drops it in from the low post. Hawkins has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Suns. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
I like this, Kevin. This is a lot better ball control from them, as they really haven't had any turnover problems in a bit.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And for the Suns, Markieff Morris is checked in for Barkley. Johnson comes in for Sean Marion. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Steve Nash. Rockets shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Screen by Smith. Yao against Morris. Takes the 13-footer. Yao's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Scola against Bledsoe. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Yao with it. Guarded now by Morris. And Yao, here we go. And he gets it to go.
And there's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Inside, here's Johnson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, looking back on last season, you could see the Rockets were tough at home. They just were relentless at going at teams.
Yeah, how about a 30-11 record last year? And a lot of close ones for them, but that home crowd at times could just really will them to victory.
As it did help in the series against the Clippers last year in the playoffs. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Phoenix also making some changes. Stoudemire comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Johnson in for the Kid. Houston making some changes. Thorpe, he checked in for Malone. Reza comes in for McRae. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for James Harden. And the Suns also making a change. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Johnson. Barbosa for 3. Suns keep it alive. Now the Rockets with it. Tipped away. Thorpe kicks to McGrady. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And, you know, for Houston's wins at home, a lot of it had to do with their three-point shooting. I mean, they shot an average of 35% from behind the arc at home, but kept their opponents to under 30% on the year in Houston.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's Ariza on the wing. McGrady outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
And guys, this is what makes Houston so good and why they've been so good for so long. In the last 31 seasons, they've only had 2 losing seasons. Only team in the league to do that.
And they'll keep possession. Hawkins shot good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's McGrady. And another 3 for Houston.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Now here's Bledsoe. Defense right on him. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
One thing about Eric Bledsoe, he made it clear he wanted to be paid like an upper-tier player, and that led to quite a negotiation between he and the Suns last year. Ultimately, the two sides agreed to a 5-year, $70 million deal.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Malone's checked in for Thorpe. McRae has come in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Harden in for Tracy McGrady. Now a timeout called by Houston. Talking about Eric Bledsoe's contract, many insiders felt like it was too much for a sporadic talent. We knew that he was the good backup in Los Angeles with the Clippers and going to Phoenix in a more prominent role. You know, but he went on to have a dynamic season, proving that, you know, Greg, and you know this position so well, he has the ability to be one of the best league's combo guards, I think.
I agree. I mean, consistency will tell the tale when it comes to Bledsoe. I mean, the rebounds and assists, the averages were up last year, but his shooting percentages were down. So is Bledsoe a near target?
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow.
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not
is
probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Phoenix making some changes. Barkley comes in for Hawkins. And it's Johnson in for Eric Bledsoe. Harden against Johnson. It's Harden with
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Kicks to Hornacek. Stoudemire in the post. He's guarded by Olajuwon. The shot's good from Stoudemire.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Here is Harden. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. From the wing, Stoudemire grabs the miss. Phoenix leading by 23 to the paint. The shot by Marion, no good.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Johnson. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Johnson dishes to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Hawkins passes to Morris. And the shot is good.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
Malone right side. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Phoenix had a season of heartbreak last year. So many losses for them on last-second shots. Late-game losses, Greg, buzzer beaters.
Yeah, it's sad if you're a Phoenix fan. How many times this team lost at the buzzer? Just close games in general. Of their 42 losses, how about 18 were by 5 points or less?
Another miss by Houston. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Hawkins against Malone. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
The assists were coming fast and furious for him, man. Always sharp.